Okay, hello everyone. I am uh, preparing this video just to help you begin working on your group project. I did send out an email which had the team breakdown, those of you that are assigned to which group. And so you should be now aware of who else you are working together. And if you haven't already done so, you should look at the self-profiles in the class wiki, at least for the other members of your team now, so that you can learn a little bit more about each other. I have tried to make sure each group had somebody that was currently employed with an organization that looked like might have a handbook. So the first step is to decide which handbook your group is going to be evaluating and preparing your report on. And as you communicate with each other, if you find out that there isn't a handbook, you might please let me know. Uh, there's option 1 to evaluate a handbook. There's option 2 to create a handbook. And we can explore option 2 in more detail if you want to talk about that. I'll be happy to work with your group individually. So two purposes of this project. One is to just get an understanding of what the HR function is all about and get a real-life experience evaluating a handbook, which is one of the responsibilities of the HR function. And the second purpose is really to get gain a little bit more experience on working together in a team environment. And the whole idea of group dynamics, personalities, communications, these things are critical in the business environment. And so we will hopefully learn some things about how that works in this project as well. So first step is really to establish some direct communications. You need to be sure that you know how to get a hold of each other and how to communicate when there's a question. I did establish an area on the discussion board for each group where you can post information and I'll look at it. But sometimes that's not the best way to have direct dialogue because it requires somebody to post something and then somebody to go on there to look at it. So you need to be able to communicate directly with each other and exchange emails and text. If you perhaps aren't using the Madison College email system as your primary way of communications and checking that often, you might want to communicate that other email address. So having a meeting sometimes is helpful, and that certainly is one way to get it organized, but that's not always possible. In fact, if you did look at all the self-profiles, one of our members actually is living in Kosovo this semester, so a meeting just would not be possible or required. So you just need to figure out how how best to work together in your team. And then step 2 is once you've decided which handbook you're going to use, is to get a game plan and assign the work and kind of develop a project plan, so to speak. And but one thing that is important is not just to divide up the work and conquer. I want to see collaboration and critically evaluating the whole project together, so that you're seeing the big picture and not just a little piece of it. And by the way, there is information and suggestions on how to do the course project in on the class Blackboard under references. You'll find some helpful hints in that area. And then finally, it's a matter of compiling the report and getting it submitted by week 12. That is actually November 16th, which might seem like quite a ways out, but it'll get here quicker than you think. And sometimes working in a group environment, it takes a little longer to do things than if it's just an individual assignment. So good luck with your projects and your groups. Please let me know if you have any questions or problems. But it's time to start thinking about it and working together.